And the final touch to energize this formula is our proprietary nascent iodine. And as always, consult your physician as well, because that is important. And finally, Fluoride Shield, Survival Shield, and all the products at InfoWarsLife.com grew out of my quest to try to find the very best compounds from God's cornucopia to protect myself and my family. And from our research, I believe we are bringing you the best, highest quality products. And you have that commitment from Alex Jones and the entire InfoWars crew.
Another major health threat, this one in Toledo, Ohio, where everybody in the entire city has been told not to drink the water.
Ohio's governor declaring a state of emergency.
Did you know that the average person uses about 80 to 100 gallons of water at home every single day? If there's a water emergency, will you be prepared?
Panicked residents forming long lines throughout the day.
We're here at a supermarket in Toledo. You can see the shelves empty where water once was.
To stay safe and healthy during a crisis, you must have access to safe, clean water. Water which will not be available at your local grocery store.
There's a mad dash on right now to stock up on supplies.
The ProPure Pro 1 G2.0 water filtration system is a must-have for every modern, independently minded household. Protect your family's safety during an emergency. Go to InfoWarsStore.com today to purchase your ProPure Pro 1 G2.0 water filtration system or call 1-888-253-3139.
Many anthropologists and archaeologists believe that before man even discovered the power to harness and use fire, we were involved in agrarian activities. That is, taking the seeds of plants and then replanting them to produce more. The very foundation of our modern civilization and human culture is centered around the planting and cultivation of edible plants.
Here are some of the amazing deals at InfoWars Seed Center at InfoWarsShop.com.
The Survival Seed Vault by My Patriot Supply features only the finest survival heirloom seeds for a robust and hardy garden, even in the toughest times. We also have starter varieties of the deluxe seed packages for fruit, salad, salsa, peppers, medical herbs, and more.
Go to the InfoWars Seed Center at InfoWarsShop.com.
And remember, the revolution against tyranny is growing. In the past decade, we have witnessed unparalleled scientific discoveries in the area of health. But no one has put together a formula that focuses directly on brain health, nerve growth factors, and optimizing your cellular energy at the same time. DNA Force is one of the most expensive formulas to produce. Some of the ingredients in DNA Force are $12,000 a kilogram. We are using the coveted, patented, only American source of PQQ, CoQ10, and more. You want the best that's out there at the lowest price anywhere? Well, we're bringing you a total win-win. The ultimate value, cutting-edge, trailblazing game changer that also supports the InfoWar. We have produced a limited run of DNA Force, and it will take up to 12 weeks to produce more once we sell out. Secure your DNA Force today at InfoWarsLife.com or call toll-free 888-253-3139. DNA Force from InfoWars Life.
The average person's life is filled with unexpected challenges. Unlock the energy it takes to defeat these daily beasts with super male or super female vitality, specifically designed to assist the body in regulating proper hormone balance to create superior vitality in males and females. Supercharge and conquer your world at InfoWarsLife.com or call 1-888-253-3139.
For all of recorded history, civilizations around the world praised the health benefits of silver. At INFOWARS Life, our mission is to bring you the highest quality, purest, cleanest, effective colloidal silver on the market today for the lowest price available. You don't have to be a doctor to know. The fall and winter months are the most dangerous time of year in North America when it comes to you and your family's health. INFOWarsLife.com is very excited to announce our biggest run yet of Silver Bullet colloidal silver, exclusively available at INFOWarsLife.com. Now, INFOWarsLife.com has taken colloidal silver to the next level using a cutting-edge technique that is free of toxic artificial additives. Now more than ever, it's important to stock up on high-quality Silver Bullet from INFOWarsLife.com and to help others during Christmas by teaching them about the powerful benefits of silver. Secure your Silver Bullet today at INFOWarsLife.com or by calling toll-free 888-253-3139.
Introducing the first proprietary oxygen-based intestinal cleanser, OxyPowder, backed by FDA-approved phase 1, 2, and 3 clinical trials. All the toxins from the air, the food, the water, ultimately ends up in the gut or affects the gut. Take your health into your own hands and start cleansing your body today with OxyPowder. Secure your OxyPowder today at InfoWarsLife.com. That's InfoWarsLife.com.
Traffic is building rapidly downtown as citizens rush to get home.
They are starting to board the windows up. They are preparing for the worst.
Purging, we advise you to get off the streets. It'll soon be a war up there.
If you are in the middle of the street, you are lawfully assembled. You will be subject to arrest. Do it now.
At the siren, all crime, including murder, will be legal. All emergency services will be suspended.
You know how dangerous it is. This won't bring him back. It won't make you feel any better. Don't do this.
It's late. It's late.
Your government thanks you for your participation.
We will continue to make sure this community is safe, the property is safe, and the rights and the freedoms that we have are maintained. But I can tell you the men and women of law enforcement did an outstanding job last night and showed a lot of courage.
They're arguing they did as good a job as they possibly could last night. Well, clearly it was not a very good job based on the results.
I think those people are in denial. It's just astonishing that the chief could sit there and say, I didn't think mistakes were made.
Welcome back to this live edition of the InfoWars Nightly News. I'm David Knight here with Leanne McAdoo. We've been talking to our reporters in Ferguson, Missouri, Jakari Jackson and Joe Biggs, who are reporting live from the streets of Ferguson tonight, assessing the situation, live streaming on Ustream. And of course, maybe you're watching us on our YouTube feed. If you're watching us there, please remember to subscribe if you're not a subscriber to our YouTube channel. We also have a paid subscription service, Prison Planet TV. If you're not a subscriber to that, your subscription helps to support our operation. It also gives you access to our nightly news every night, not just on special events. We were here live last night. We're here live again tonight. We had live coverage that was streaming for the election that we made available to everyone. But if you are a Prison Planet subscriber, you will get that live feed every weeknight at 7 Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. And of course, it helps to support our operation. You can share that with 20 other people, and you can also give the documentaries of Alex Jones, and that is one of the best ways for people to wake up. Also, we have a free newsletter that you can get at our website. It's right there on the right-hand side. There's a box. You can subscribe to that. You will see exclusive special content there that you don't see anywhere else. You don't see that on our live on our website or on our InfoWars Nightly News. And you're also going to see some specials for the people who are following us on a regular basis, people who subscribe to our newsletters. This week, we're going to have some specials from InfoWarsLife.com. Those will be announced 24 hours early to the people who are newsletter subscribers. So there's a real benefit there. If you want to try some of our InfoWars Life products, we try to make the very best, purest, products that are going to help to build your immune system, help protect you from infection, help to shield you from the many things that you cannot avoid in this modern world with all the contaminants and toxins that are put into our food and water supplies. We're going to go back to our reporters in Ferguson, Missouri, and catch up with them and see what's going on. There's been a gradual building of tension tonight. Started out very low-key. Then the police have started building up their presence, have gotten closer in a more confrontational posture to the people that are there. And as we left for break, they were getting quite close. They had already arrested a few people who had thrown a few things at the police. However, at this point, there hasn't been, as far as we know, last we talked to our reporters there on the ground, there haven't been any shootings like we saw last night, any massive arson or anything like that. But as you can see from this aerial shot, they're already kind of drawing up battle lines. Joe, are you there? Can you hear us?
Yes, I am now on West Florissant. We are on the street that used to be a very busy road with businesses everywhere, and now you can see there's a National Guard standing on the corners of the road with their M4 assault rifles. The police they've had this whole area blocked off, and you're not allowed to really go anywhere. All the businesses are either boarded up or burnt down. It's just a sad sight to see. I mean, it's just like a ghost town.
This is what a police state looks like.
Yeah, exactly.
We can't go down this way?
That's what it looks like. And that's a sad thing.
They're not even allowing any of us to walk down this way. This is as far as we can go. At the corner where the Ferguson Market and Liquor is, the McDonald's right here, and then across the street, the Family Dollar. They're not allowing anybody else to go down that way. This whole place is now just in ruins.
Yeah. It's a bit too late for them to be protecting it now, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean,
they could have done it last night, and of course, this is what they were doing 3 months ago in August. They, when you guys were there, they had people looting the stores. You're talking about how the police just drove right past it.
Well, now the big story is going to be, oh, well, there was no rioting or looting because we had 2,200 National Guardsmen there. So.
Yeah. Well, and of course, earlier tonight we had a guy in the crowd come over with a face mask on, get confrontational to Jakari Jackson, who's concerned about your comments earlier today on the radio show saying that you didn't think that burning down black businesses was a form of protest. You thought it was more of a terrorist act. I would agree with you.
Yeah, I just don't get why that's going to, or how that could even be taken out of context.
Yeah.
To be quite honest. I mean, the act of burning down, I mean, look at this place. This is a dead zone. I mean, this is like a black hole. I mean, there's nothing here now.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just police on the streets and military.
Yeah.
And I mean, what was the purpose of this? I mean, no point was made. There was no justice out of this. Nothing happened. And now you don't have places to go to anymore. There's people out here that can't go to work.
Yes.
It's ridiculous.
Yes.
Not to be able to feed their family.
And let's make it clear, you know, the act of arson, the act of looting, those have always been considered things that people could be shot on sight for doing because of the risk that presents to life, the immediate risk that it presents to life. But it's also most definitely destroyed the livelihood of these small businessmen. And that's what I've said many times. I have so much sympathy for the people who have invested years, decades into their businesses in terms of time and capital for the people who work for them. And it's quite likely that a lot of these businesses will not be able to come back even if they wanted to give it another try.
Exactly. I mean, like I said earlier, I mean, really, I mean, you're going to put trust back into this. Are you really going to invest more money and try to come out here?
Yeah.
It's just so sad because this place was flourished. I mean, so many people out here every day busy. You know, last week when we were out here, it was just a normal, regular town where everyone was going to the store, walking to the store, going to different places, enjoying their week like they would any other time. And now they're unable to do that. Now everything is shut down, and you have military walking up and down the roads with M4 rifles and police shooting up and down the roads. And as you can see, I mean, this is all that's out here.
Now, as we went to break, you were talking about how it looked like the tension was building up. The police were getting closer, getting in the faces of the demonstrators that were there. How is it looking now? Is things looking is it about the same, better, worse?
That was on South Florissant. I mean, we're on West Florissant now. We wanted to come out here and see the situation out here, if they were going to let this road be open or if they were still going to have it closed off. And you can see almost a half a mile down, there's just nothing but police lights everywhere. I mean, this was like I said, a very busy neighborhood just down a few hundred yards, and now there's nothing but squad cars on every corner and Humvees and armed soldiers.
Right, so they're letting all the traffic funnel through where the protesters are and where all the police are lined up in the National Guard.
Yeah, where there's no one out, it's being guarded, and where there's everyone, there's potential for, you know, loss of life and a lot of damage. They're not really doing a lot that they could over in that area.
Right, just like last night.
I mean, it's amazing. All right, there's action over here. Let's go to the other